Happy Independence Day. Happy 4th of July. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm Jaynes, and boy, it's just time that I make this video. On this day of independence, there's a lot of things that I've held back a lot, and I really feel compelled to share more and more. And that's just part of the truth that I'm trying to encourage other people to do, but I can't encourage other people to do it if I don't do it myself. Thanks for tuning in. So this is a lot of things I want to talk about, and I've been posting more and more truth and things that I believe and I'm passionate about on Twitter, and I've been amazed by the overwhelming positive response. And these are topics that I typically don't talk about on here. Maybe I'll mention here or there, but really what I'm celebrating today, obviously, is the freedom of living in this free country, even though our rights are kind of getting stripped very often, but I'm optimistic that maybe there's a better way, but I'm not going to dwell on that. I got to focus on what I'm excited to be free of. A huge one for me is alcohol. And I've made one video in the past, but I deleted it because I went back and drank some more. I'm past it enough now that I feel confident about talking about it, and I know that I've got it. And I'm very passionate too about helping the way people recover. I don't agree with certain things of AA and treatment. The addiction treatment sucks. The relapse rates are through the roof. I just believe very passionately there's a better way. There's better alternatives. I've met some amazing people. I've been through some AA things voluntarily. I never had to go. Never really fit in, but there's some amazing people there, but I have some inherent problems with that too. The power of the words I am. So many people say, hey, I'm Lance and I am a... No, I'm not. I will never say I'm an alcoholic. I was. I'm not. I'm not. And the power of what comes after the words I am is huge. I have a problem with that. I have a problem with... Personally, I don't want to count days, because as long as I'm focusing on the problem and the last day that I fucked up, how am I free of it? It's very true. One of my greatest lessons is, as long as we push something away, it's still got us. And in a way, I think that a lot of recovery, and it works for people, so I'm not knocking it for everyone. I just think there needs to be other alternatives. Ideally, you want to move past that addictive phase in your life and be free of it, and not have to go to a meeting every day and talk about it all the time and make your life revolve around your failure, your problem. As long as you're giving it energy, as long as you're pushing it away, it's still got you. I've seen some people stand up and talk in front of people, share their story. They're 30-something years sober, and first things out of their mouth is, I'm so-and-so, I am an alcoholic. No, you're not. And some of them are still very unhappy. I've always said that it's not about the drug. It's the name of a book I've got. It's not about the drug. It's about the underlying condition. Drugs and alcohol are just symptoms. And if you're not addicted to that, you're addicted to work, exercise, shopping, you name it. Like, we all have addictions in our life, and I don't think it's ever the substance. I'm going to get more into this, and I'm not going to make this whole video about that, but it's something I'm passionate about. And also, I've not really talked about it on my videos much, and I need to, because, the reason I haven't talked about my addiction, and mine was not horrible. I never got DUI. I never got arrested. I didn't turn into a monster most times. I could be an ass at times, but I never really was I wasn't blackout drunk. I wasn't like that. It was just an escape for me and a crutch, and also became a tool for boredom when I was just unhappy in life. But I don't know. I'm just passionate about that, and I want to help other people heal. Kind of lost my train of thought there, but stay tuned. I've got some important people that are going to help me with this, and I just want to make a difference, because I know a lot of people are suffering. But I'm celebrating that freedom because I know I've got it now. And I am not an alcoholic. I'm not. I'm just not going to hold back anymore. Like I said, there's some topics. That's one of them. My personal... Oh, that's what I was going to say about the alcohol. The reason I haven't talked about it much is because if you don't bring it up, you can't be held accountable. That's that old alcoholic thinking. And, I want to put it out there because I want to live completely free of it. I know I'm free of it, but by putting it out there, I have others like you to hold me accountable. Anyway, some other things that are important that I want to talk about more, just things that I hold back on. It's really starting to resonate on Twitter. So cannabis, CBD, psychedelics all natural plants and medicines that have really impacted my life in a positive way and are helping a lot of other people. And that's just something that I think can only help. But I'm not promoting it. I just want to share my feelings and my experience with it and how it's helped me. Another, just things that are dividing us, or wearing a, or not. I'm not saying those things because that's an immediate way to get your video blocked, but we're very divided and it's sickening. Our country it's disgusting in a lot of ways, but there's so many good people. And the sooner that we can move past all this ancillary crap, race, whether you've had a shot or not, or politics, like none of that matters. We've got to get to a place where we can see ourselves in other people. We're here to love people, not to determine if they're worthy of love. We're here just to love them. So I want to talk about that. Another, I worked in healthcare for a long time. I'm very passionate about this and have been active about it. I think it is such a broken system. I'll say this, I've worked with a lot of really good doctors. I've also worked with a lot of shitty doctors. In my opinion, we don't have healthcare in this country. We have disease management. We have disease management. Pharmaceuticals companies run this show. Everything's about money. Nobody's really focusing on how to live healthy and be healthier. Our bodies are designed to regenerate, to repair ourselves. They're designed to keep us healthy. And, I think that pharmaceutical meds are not good. I'm 47. I'm not on anything. So I'm proud of that. And I think that other people need to be free of that. But I want to talk about some of the things that I've experienced. I'm not going into more today, but I think it's a broken system and we need to do something. Just want to be more and more truth. And this is going to be uncomfortable. And I guess that's a good sign. I've heard that from everyone that's really tapped in with their passion. Like, you got to get out of your comfort zone. I've been preaching that in videos. I got to take that advice. So stay tuned. Could be interesting. I might get some videos blocked. I don't care. Might get my channel shut down. I don't care. If that happens, that means I'm doing something right. That's not my intent. That's not my goal. My goal is to unite, be respectful, but I'm going to talk truth. I'm going to talk truth. My truth. Share my opinions. God forbid in this country you can share an opinion. I'm going to give it a whirl. So stay tuned. Another, freedom of attachment. Attachment to things, to people. I've just learned that. And I think that's something we're here to do. And it's something I work more and more on every day. But like, having lost everything, it's very freeing. It's not what I wanted to happen. It's not the route I recommend. But when you lose everything, like, then if something else comes along, you're just kind of like, oh, well, that's happening. And, the more that we're attached, like the what is it, the saying? Resistance to the unpleasant situation is the root of all suffering. Another thing that I'm free of is fear. Having faced so many fears, I've just realized what a waste it is. And the only way through fear, the only way around fear is through. You have to go through your fear. You have to face it. Take those baby steps every day, but when you face them, you're going to realize, like, what the hell was I worried about? It wasn't that big a deal. And I love Twain's quote when he said, the fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time, and I believe that. I'm not afraid to die. I'm going to die. Everybody's going to die. You know when I'm going to die? Exactly when I'm supposed to die. I don't believe in people dying too early or whatever. We die when we're supposed to die. If we worry about death, if we worry about fear, if we worry about all these invisible things going around, you're missing living life. I'm going to live my life now and now and now. And now is all we ever have. I'm not afraid. Screw fear. If something happens, it happens. It'll pass. I'm free of fear. That's a very powerful place to be. Another, I'm free of what I can't control anymore. And, that is a good thing out of AA. Like, it's part of their prayer thing. There's a lot of good things with AA. I'm not crapping on it, but there's some things that I'll get into in another video. But there's things in our lives we can't control, and we spend so much energy and time and thought and worry, worrying about tomorrow, worrying about something that's not actually happening. And if it's not happening right now, it's not real. If it is happening now, that's great, because that's the only time you can ever do anything about it. So things that are out of my control, I'm just not going to worry about anymore. I'm just going to go with the flow, because nothing else has been working. Another, free from the good opinion of others. And that's good. I have to be there to be truth like this and to start getting into some of these topics and sharing more truth. I'm going to get judged a lot. I have some on Twitter, and like, I'm okay with it. I'm going to try to love everyone. I don't expect everyone to agree with me. I don't agree with everyone else. But we should have the right to share our truth, share our opinions, promote discussion. Some people will like it, some people will hate it. That's kind of like that saying, yeah, you're going to be loved or hated, probably for the same reason by different people. It's just life. Another, free from regret. I've made a lot of mistakes, but like, that's my curriculum. That's what I'm here. That was part of my path. I can't undo it. I'm not going to look back and regret it anymore. I'm not going to worry about it. It's over. That's the analogy. You don't drive down the street looking in the rearview mirror. You don't. You can glance at it if you need to, but it wouldn't go too well if you just looked in the rearview mirror. And a lot of us spend our lives looking in the rearview mirror. Screw that. What's happened? Look, I've messed up. I've fucked up. I've hurt people. I've driven people away. I've also done a lot of good things, and I got to focus on that, and I got to let go. Everything I did in the past, if you regret it, the good news is you wouldn't do it now. So that's the blessing. Focus on that. I don't know. I'm just ready to be all me. I'm super grateful for everyone's support, and this channel is going to get interesting. That's one thing I can assure you. It's going to get interesting. Not that it's not been. I've shared good things, and they all come through me, but I have a feeling that I've kind of been wandering, and like I'm about to tap into more of a bigger passion where I can really make a difference. I feel it coming. My time is here. I have weathered the storms of life. I am standing. I'm technically sitting right now, but I'm standing tall. I made it. I don't have all my answers figured out, but I don't care. I'm here for more. And as long as I play small, I'm gypping you, I'm gypping the world, and I'm living an unfulfilled life. I cannot die with my music in me. It's going to be interesting. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Please check out my book on Amazon. There's a link below. And I appreciate any positive reviews. Even if you read a sample or want to say something positive, that'll help me. Happy Independence Day. What are you celebrating today? Make sure that you do. Practice your gratitude. Kill your fear. Be your truth. I hope this inspires people. And I know that I already have inspired people. That's really cool. Well, shit. I'm really about to inspire people because I'm going to talk about some things that I've been afraid to talk about or didn't want to get judged or didn't want to get my videos dinged. I don't care anymore. I'm here for more. And I'm here to love everyone. I'm here for something. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I'm getting an idea. And I just got to follow my heart. I hope you can do the same. Happy Independence Day. And have the best day ever. It's the only one we got. Thanks, everybody.